Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kaikov podcast. We have my co-host, Mr. Boris.
Nope.
Mr. David NIZO is in the house today. How you doing, baby?
Taking over the game.
Yes.
See, we have a little tradition. Everybody who comes in, this is like, the Hamsa. You write us a little good luck. You could put your name and your brand on it. Hopefully, we will be making a little collage with all the famous stars or all the famous low-key entrepreneurs that we interviewed.
They're signed by the famous NIZO.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. So, NIZO, tell us a little bit about
First
yourself,
of
how it all started.
I see him all the time on Instagram. I follow him. First of all, we know each other since we were like 9, 10 years old, but we'll get into that. But you know what I like about today's episode? That he's in his actual working clothes. Because he's always looking like a movie star, fucking Pitbull, fucking chain, his Richie Million and stuff. I'm also, by the way, watching a jewelry horse, so that's why I'm just saying that I love it. That, and he also pulled up not in the Lambo, he picked up in
my tow truck.
In his tow truck. So this is very exciting.
Straight from work.
I went straight raw.
Yes.
Today, this is who you see and what you get. The real David NIZO.
And
without jewelry, without the nice car. You wanted me to come in and show you who I really am. Natural.
So, like I always start off, our show is more about as of right now, the community, people who became from nowhere and became somebody. You don't need to be famous in order to be successful and rich. So we're kind of always educating our viewers and showing different aspects of different businesses that you could still make money and don't have to be a YouTuber or a TikTok star.
Okay.
So let's start off with you a little bit with the immigration, how old you are, your parent, this, that, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So a little bio of you.
I'm 32 years old. I grew up in Forest Hills, Queens. My father's Russian, my mom's Uzbekistan, from Tashkent. I grew up in a very tough neighborhood.
Yes.
In a very strong environment with a lot of strong character people.
I was there, don't worry.
So I didn't have I had a great childhood from my parents, but I didn't have a great childhood growing up in the community that we actually all grew up in.
Yeah.
Our community full of drugs, full of drama and problems.
And trying to protect our Jewish Russian culture because we were surrounded by
a lot of other religions, races, and countries and stuff
they
like
couldn't
that.
pronounce our names when you used to go to a public school.
No,
everybody got a nickname.
Which school did you go to?
Forest Hills High School.
No way. So
We had the Russian corner, which was Ideal Donuts.
Yes.
You guys remember.
Of course.
That was the
That was
Russian
the spot.
block. You can't come there if you're not Russian.
Listen, my crew is from Briarwood, so I was hanging out with the Russian.
You still would have been good with us if you came to our block, you know?
My earliest memory of you, and I know you for a long time. My father, I remember also, who bought his first car was a 1986 GMC Safari minivan. And your father and his partner used to have a shop when you take 164 all the way down towards Flushing. You make a left, that shop.
160, 116, 46th Avenue.
Yes, so
Flushing.
I used to always. I'm telling you my earliest memory of how I got introduced to you, and when I saw you, I remember if your pops didn't have clientele, he used to work on the, I believe it was an old school S class, or maybe that was that modern year S class. And then when the clients came through, your father would work on the cars. So I remember, I'm like flashing back now. That's why I'm a little bit stuttering. Is you and your brother always climbing in some junk around the cars, always putting something together, and your pops is working on my father's car. That thing used to fucking break down every 2 weeks, but my father put a Looney Tunes sticker on it, a Roadrunner, like this car was a fucking Bentley, a Lamborghini. So, go ahead. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm gonna forget. I just wanted to tell you how I remember you as us being young.
I grew up a grease monkey. What that means is basically my father was a mechanic. He owned his mechanic shop with his partner, and he wanted to keep me and my brother out of trouble, so he'd always take us to work. So when me and my brother would go to work, we'd be doing something. 7, 8 years old, we started being in the shop.
I've been 9.
Nice.
I was 9, 10 when I first.
So I grew up in the automotive industry. So all I know is to breathe, sleep cars.
Okay.
I never liked cars, actually. I like motorcycles. My whole life, been always bike life. If anyone knows me that's watching this podcast, seen me flying down Grand Central doing wheelies on Yellowstone and 108th Street.
That was you, huh?
That was always me on a motorcycle since 8 years old, on the little mini dirt bikes and pit bikes. I would always ride motorcycles. But I started getting into cars more because I started learning about them. My father would teach me how to change brakes, oils, and all that stuff.
So you basically are hands-on.
I've always been hands-on guy.
Nice.
Like right now, you just said you see me pull up in the parking lot with my tow truck. I'm always pushing to do more. You know, I'm not comfortable. I'll never be comfortable. I always want to go the extra mile. So even if I have nice cars, jewelry, whatever it is, I'm still going to treat myself as a worker.
So the question that I just sparked in my mind is that you liked motorcycles, you never liked cars, but your father still made you learn a trade. It's basically a trade.
Yeah.
What's your first job, say? What were you doing since you were pulling yourself away from the cars? You love the motorcycles. How did that whole bring you back to what your father taught you? So
I'll tell you right now. I was working with my dad. I said, I want to be a mechanic. My first job was pizza professor as a delivery boy for pizza on Main Street in Jewel.
Yeah.
I used to deliver pizza, and there was one family I went to, like my first day on the job, and they gave me $1 tip, and I got really offended. And I said, why the fuck you gave me $1? And he's like, you're lucky I gave you something. So I said, fuck you.
No way.
And that same day, I went back to the shop. I says, listen, I'm going to fucking start doing mechanics because there's no way I could just change my job, whole structure, and get $1 fucking tip. I was like, what the fuck? I'm out of here. I'm going straight back to the mechanic shop because I'd make $100 a day. As 15, 16 years old, $100 a day was a lot of money.
Of course.
My dad would give me $100. And I would do 2-3 oil changes or change some brake pads.
That's a nice Astoria night on a Saturday with $100. You're chilling.
Who remember Grand Oasis? Got nice coffee, you know, salad. You're good with a girl over there, you know. But I grew up in that car business, and then my father one day told me, "You'd be good in a tow truck." Once I heard that word tow truck, something in my mind just went boom.
Okay.
Tow truck. So the next day, I went to DMV and said, I want to take my tow truck license. I went into the room where you take the test. It was 20 question multiple choice. I failed because I didn't know what the hell safety chain this, that was. I'm like, what the hell? So the guy's like, here's the questionnaire book. I'll see you here tomorrow, 9 a.m. I know you're going to pass it. So I read it. I came back the next day, passed every question I got right. Got my tow truck license. And never forget this day. I was driving down Queens Boulevard with my friend Avi. I was in a Mustang, 98 Mustang Cobra. Never forget it. White, convertible, beautiful car. I was in the passenger seat.
A pussy machine, huh?
Avi was in the driver's seat. It was 6-speed manual. So we're doing burnouts right on Queens Boulevard by Speed World. To my right, I look, and a tow truck pulls up. An American flag airbrush tow truck.
Okay.
Said impressive on it. I'm like, damn, that's fucking impressive. And the guy opens the window, and he was Harry. Harry works for me now.
Okay.
We're very close. We've been together for almost 15 years. Nice. So I'm like to him, yo, that's a nice truck. He's like, yo, you tow? I'm like, yeah. Which I never fucking towed a day in my life. Okay. He's like, you got your tow license? I'm like, yeah. I took it out of my pocket, and I showed him. He's like, follow me. You got a job.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, yo, follow him right fucking now.
How old were you at this time?
I think 18.
So this was your mentor?
This was me introducing to get my first job.
Okay.
So I followed him to the shop. I met this guy named Neil. Anelio Strocia. That's the first boss I've ever had in my life. Shout out to Neil. That was my first boss. Pulled up to his shop. I met this Italian guy, bald. He had no tattoos at the time. Looked like a serious guy. I'm a young fucking 18-year-old little fucking kid. And he's like, you ever chased before? I don't know what the fuck chasing is.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, here's the keys. You got the job. I grabbed the keys. I'm like, oh, in my mind, I'm like, oh, shit.
No AI at that time.
I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like, but wait, I'm going to Cancun tomorrow. I'll be back in a week.
Okay.
I went with Steve Rigi. He was my barber.
Yeah, okay.
So he's like, I'm going for 1 week, and I'll be back the following week. He says, when you come back, your truck will be right there on that sidewalk. I gave him the keys back. I left. I'm on Cancun, chilling. I'm like, I don't even have a fucking job. I don't believe that shit. Because I'm so used to people lying to me and leading me on my whole life that I never believed someone would give me a chance.
Okay.
So I came back. I'm like, let me go fucking Check. The truck was right there on the sidewalk. The guy gave me the key.
Did you figure out what chasing means by that time?
We're getting to that right now. Got in the truck. I had a big radio right here. It was a police scanner. Turn it on. I'm like, where?
Are you allowed to have that as a...
Absolutely not. It's fully illegal.
Oh, my God.
This is over 10 years ago, so I could talk about it. We're good. Turn on the radio, and I just hear a bunch of police calls. I'm in a beautiful truck, chrome rims. I'm like, oh, this is fucking life right now. This is what I love. Adrenaline. I love that craziness.
Well, we could see it by your videos, man.
Yeah. So this was like I was in heaven.
Okay.
So there was one driver. His name is Sal. Shout out to Sal, by the way. He used to work for me, but now he's going on his own, which God bless him. I really respect him. He taught me a lot.
That's good.
So I call him right when I pulled off. I'm like, yo, can we meet up? He's like, sure. Meet me on Rust and Grand. It was a street right there in Maspeth. I go over there. I come out the truck. I take out $500 cash. And I'm like, yo, teach me what the fuck chasing is. He's like, he started laughing. He's like, yo, you fucking liar. You never chased, you motherfucker. I'm like to him, yo, bro, listen, I'm serious, bro. I want to work. I bet you I'll learn in 5 fucking minutes. Tell me what the fuck. He said it in 2 seconds. You hear this fucking radio? If you hear 53 property, that means your ass better hold to that fucking call and address.
What does that mean? Just
a 1053 is a car accident on the police scanner.
Okay, so they have their own codes also.
Yes, 1053 or a 22 GLA. A 22 GLA is grand larceny. Someone broke a window, stole the rims off a car. He said, those are your 2 fucking calls. You do not move until you hear those 2 calls, and you go.
That's the money.
That's the money call. I said, okay. I'm driving down, getting on the LIE. I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm about to go to 108 to show everyone my new truck. 53 property, 64th and 108. Key Food parking lot.
Oh, wow.
I call Sam, I'm like, yo, Key Food. He said, hurry up. I'm like, I'm here, 2 minutes. I pull in the parking lot. An old lady hit 4 parked cars.
Oh.
I get out. Remember, this is my first day. I don't know anything about the business. I don't know nobody. So I call him, like, what do I do? He's like, I'm coming. Just tell her you have a body shop. So there was 2 guys. His name was Danny and Joey from Red Line Auto Collision. They were both speaking to the customers. So I came up to the lady because I'm on the phone with Sal. He said, just go straight up to the lady, fuck anybody, and tell her you have a body shop. So the second I said that, the 2 guys like, yo, we got it from here, little kid. Get the fuck out of here. That's what the 2 drivers said. This was my first fight in the towing business.
Wow.
So I'm like stepping away. I'm like, yo, Sal, they're telling me to get the fuck out of here. He's like, so knock him the fuck out. I don't like pussies, and this is what you got to do. Said, say no more. Boop, hung up. Like, for cops, everybody in front of us. So, yo, you told me to go fuck myself? Boom, rocked him right in his face. So we start fighting right with the old lady, with everybody there. I start brawling, boom, boom. The kid sucker punched me. I jumped in the back of his truck, took the metal L-arm. L-arm is a thing you attach to the boom to pick up the wheel of the car. I started chasing him down 108 Street. Remember Ronnie's, the eyebrow spot?
Yeah.
He ran into Ronnie's, and the cops caught me there. Put me and him and the other kid in cuffs. And they're like, do you know this kid? I'm not a snitch. Never was. So I looked at the kid. I says, I've never seen this man a day in my life. My fucking eye is this big. His lip is bleeding. They're like, so why is his lip bleeding? I'm like, I don't know. He must have fell. I fell too. And the kid looked at me and he was like, yo, that guy is a fucker, man. He didn't stitch me out. I bounced. I call someone like, this motherfucker, we're going straight to the shop. I'm going to fuck this kid up. We fly to their shop. I go into their yard. I'm like, you fighting me one-on-one. The father came out. This was in Glendale. He said, no. And the kid came out. He's like, yo, I want to shake your hand. I respect you. You didn't snitch me out. That's the real man. And after that day, everyone started respecting me because now they know I'm a firecracker. I'm going to fight. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, but I'm going to fight.
Were you big that time already? You were.
No, I was a skinny little fucking booger.
I think your brother still kept his form as when you guys were both young.
Yes.
You're more big.
Yeah.
He has a brother who's in the same business.
We're twins.
Twins, yeah.
No way.
I have a twin brother, yes.
But his brother is much skinnier, and they both look the way his brother looked for many years until he got...
My brother's a good version. I'm the bad one.
Yeah, exactly.
You know the good angel and the devil? Yeah. That's the difference between both of us.
But they balance each other out because you carry your brother. Your brother's in the same business.
My brother's my heart. Yeah. He's half of me.
So I know, but the name is not the same, though.
No, our brands are different.
Brands are different.
My brother worked for me, and then he told me, hey, I want to go on my own, do my own thing. I gave him the mazal and says, do your thing. I love you. You're going to succeed. And he went to go do his own thing.
Nice.
You know?
The brand of his, just want to give a shout out to.
Rod's Auto Works.
Yeah.
That's my twin brother's company.
Nice.
He does amazing. I love him.
He has his own shop?
He has his own shop, yes.
Nice.
He also started from a very rough past, and he became somebody, so I'm very, very proud of him.
So you weren't like, as growing up, you weren't mostly together when you already started to be on your own?
Growing up from 17 to about 26, my brother was going through some very hard times of his life, and so was I. And me and my brother had to use each other to get up in life. So I had to help him through a hard moment to get him past whatever stage he was going through. Obviously, it's very deep and internal. I would not feel comfortable talking about it, but I picked him up through a very tough level that he was in.
They're pillars to each other. So
we're twin brothers. So imagine whatever he feels, I'm going to feel.
100%.
So if I'm doing good and my brother's doing bad, I cannot live like that. I'd rather be on the same level as him until I get him to me. And I never gave up on him, and because I knew, brother, you're my fucking blood. I'm not going to let you fucking fail ever. And I'd rather die trying, you know? So I made sure my brother passed that certain point that he was in, and he's perfect now.
But you started, you initially.
I'm the one who started the towing, the body shop, and everything. I put a lot of people onto this business. I've tried to put a lot of other people on, but they horribly failed. Because a lot of people think this comes overnight.
Correct.
This took me 15 years to get. Right now, I don't have to work, but I choose to work. It's because I'm not comfortable. What I mean by that, you can have any money in the world. You can have anything in the world.
Correct.
You're not
but
satisfied.
I'm not happy. I love what I do.
You like the adrenaline.
I love the adrenaline. If you like adrenaline, you like to fight and you like to scream and be loud, this is your fucking life. In a tow truck, body shop, it's always drama. It's like a fucking reality show, and that's what we're doing right now. I'm actually getting a Netflix documentary on me.
Nice.
That was a surprise. Well, congratulations. Everyone will know now.
I guess we got the first tip on that.
Nice.
So I'm going to be in a Netflix documentary about what NIZO is.
Nice.
You know?
You already signed?
Not yet, because I'm working out the deal, because I want to get paid a little bit more for me to even invest my time.
Correct.
For me to step away from my business is very expensive, so they have to compensate.
What's up with you first of all, how many years you worked before you jumped on? Did you consult with your dad, your pops? I think I'm ready.
I never consulted with anybody.
So this is...
My father, shout out to my father, Igor NIZO.
Yeah.
This brand came from him. My father got very sick. He was hospitalized for 2 years, almost died.
Yeah, with his stomach, right?
His back. He went to get acupuncture, and the doctor had the needle infected and gave my father nocardia.
Oh, fuck.
Nocardia is an infection in your blood from a fucking simple acupuncture. My father was...
Your pops was always like...
He was humongous.
Yeah, these
That's...
guys used to-
Yeah.
He used to have a bench outside where they used to fix it. He used to have his floor where he works on, and then a bench with dumbbells. Like
that's why he used to, every time I did oil change, 50.
No.
Right away.
Nice.
Speed bag, punching bag. Let's go.
Yeah, I remember that.
20 reps, push-ups, everything,
That's
burpees. My father raised me as a man.
Did you and your brother wear the same standards to him?
Always.
Or he pushed you more than him because he saw that aggression? And
He always seen my brother more, as in like, was always more harder on me.
Okay.
Because I was the troublemaker, not my brother.
So he tried to keep you in line type of thing.
Because I would keep my brother in line.
Okay.
Because whatever I did, my brother followed.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Because that's the way how we were. Whatever my brother did, I followed as well. But my father and my mother...
You had the control of the relationship between you and your brother. Your brother looked up to you.
Yes.
More to you.
I'm 5 minutes older than him. And he didn't look up to me in a bad way. He looked up to me in a good way.
As a brother. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
100%.
Whatever you do, I'm going to do, because we're in this together. Correct. You know? So, long story short, my father got sick. I came to my father before, because he was closing his shop. I'm like, Pop, can you give me the shop? And I'm very happy my father said this. My father told me, "Ti malinki saplyak." What that means in English is you're a little fucking booger.
Yeah.
You're not ready. I'm so happy my father said that, is because it gave me that battery in my back to even go 50 times harder to prove to that man that I am that motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
And from that day, I've changed my whole motive. I found a random girl. I says, look, I'm going to give you 10 G's. You're going to put this fucking truck in your name, and you're not going to tell me no.
Oh, shit.
And she said, okay. And I took charge from that day. Everything I wanted, I did it in an aggressive way because now I had something to prove.
So obviously you had the towing company before you had your own.
Never had my own towing company. Never had a legit company. Nothing until I started my first legit body shop.
So you had the body shop. After the work that you did, you right away jumped into the body shop business?
First thing I did. So what I want to explain to you guys what I did. I was a chaser. A chaser is like an ambulance chaser, like they do for law and medical and stuff. I never got into that. I did it for cars.
Yeah, but you didn't have a shop, so you had to shop it around.
So what I did, I was the best chaser in New York. I had body shops from the Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, Brooklyn, all in a fucking group text. I had to prove myself to get to that point.
How was the situation? This is nothing to be racist or anything like that. You know, for the last 20, 30 years, first came the Italians that handled that business. They had that shit on lockdown.
Well, that's where I put my fucking foot down. Then no Italian motherfucker is going to tell me what to do.
Then you had the Greeks, and then you had the Albanians come.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm Russian, and I have a big heart and a big pride.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't got. I was ready to go to war with anybody. That's the way my mentality, my mindset is. You do your part, I do my part. But if you're going to tell me I'm not going to eat and feed my family, we're going to have a fucking problem.
Have you had those incidents?
100%. I've been shot at. I fought over maybe 200 fights in the towing business. I've totaled out trucks into other trucks. They've totaled out trucks into my truck. I've crashed my truck into millions of shops. There was a lot of this is why I'm telling you, drama follows with this job. So if you're not ready for that rumble, do not even get into it. Obviously, nowadays, everything now is
more legit.
Very legit.
legit.
So that's what I was trying to tell you. When I first got my truck, I had New Jersey license plates. No tow truck license plates. Just a New Jersey personal tag, and I slapped the boom on. My grandfather, shout out to my grandfather, Grisha. I asked him, I said, Dad, I have no money. Can you give me $10,000? I want to buy the tow boom. My grandfather didn't even look twice. God bless that man. He was helped me and my family so much. My grandpa says, here you go. No one believed me, but my mom's dad.
Gotcha.
He gave me the 10 G's. I went to buy the boom, and from that day, it was fucking game on. Every day, I was making 2-3 bands.
Before we move on, tell me one of the most like fucking gangster stories where you had to compete for work or like you get down and dirty with another competition. How the fuck you intimidated them? How did that?
Very easy. I had a 5-on-1 fight right on Jamaica and Francis Lewis. This is the first time I started working for, I think it was Pro Finish. I don't remember the company name. It was right on the corner of Francis Lewis and Jamaica. I'm the only white fucking kid on Jamaica Avenue.
I mean, I love that
So
place.
a bunch of people came up to me and said, yo, what the fuck you doing here? So what I did was, what I know best is to hurt. So I knocked him the fuck out. A kid tried to grab me from the back. I flipped him, ran to the driver window of another truck, broke the window, ripped the guy out the truck. And I made a point that I wanted to make a point that I'm not going nowhere. And the only way to get me out is you know what to do. And from that day, everyone looked at me because I don't fight with weapons. I don't use guns, knives. I fight with these knuckles. Yeah. If you're in this business and you're not a pussy, you're going to fight me one-on-one. I tell everyone that. If you jump me, you better kill me because I'm going to come back and I'm not going to stop. That's the way I see things. This was back in the day. This is not now.
The only businessman.
Everyone now calls cops.
The only businessman I know that does that was Scarface, and they made a movie about him.
Well, guys, this is all past. Right now, I'm a father, a husband.
We'll get to
business.
That. We'll get to
I don't
that.
do. Listen, you guys. I will get down and dirty no matter what if you disrespect me. I'm the most loyalist, respectful person. I've never disrespect people. But if you think I'm some pussy or belittle me,
I think you surrounded yourself with them because when I follow you and I'm looking at your posts, you got real dudes that believe in your whole mission and your whole vision. That I think they're very loyal to you because
100% loyal.
Motherfuckers got in with you in a cage with a tiger. So
yeah.
So
what is that all about?
So the way I do things and I market myself is a lot different than other people. For instance, I just went to your wall and I've looked about 100 business cards. I took a couple of business cards and I felt them. Your work is amazing, but the people, how cheap they are for their brand,
I agree.
I personally will never do business with them. If I can rip your card in half, Your business to me is shit. No disrespect. If you can't spend $1,000 on 100 business cards, where you give me a metal business card or a plastic business card where I can rip, I can actually put in my pocket, I'm going to respect you. If you give me a bullshit ass flimsy fucking cardboard Vistaprint, I'm going to look at you and your business like shit.
Correct.
I'm a person with first impression.
Yes.
If you don't impress me the first time, I'm never fucking with you. That's how I think. Right?
I agree.
And my people, I tell them straight up, all my, not even my employees, my brothers, my sisters, everyone that's with me is on my level. Just because I'm a boss and I pay the bills doesn't mean I belittle people or make them feel below me or undervalued. I make everyone feel equal.
So tell me about how. So you're doing the chasing now. This is just towing money. How are we getting the side money? By you shopping the cars to different body shops?
So
who
usually
pays more? Who pays more?
I used to get paid $500 a car. Doesn't matter what car it was, as long as I had full coverage, $500.
How do you know if it's full coverage?
Obviously, when you ask them, you have full coverage.
Oh, okay.
They call their insurance.
Maybe there's some method or anything.
No, you got to call, or they'll tell you they have an app. So any car, full coverage, $500.
How many body shops you worked with? Is it
First, I worked with one, then I left them, worked with another. I was very loyal to any company I was.
So you don't you didn't shop around.
Never.
You got your 500, and then
whatever shop I was working for, they gave me a 500 week salary, 500 a car. That was Neil. Then it went up to like 700 weeks, 600 cars, 700 cars.
How many cars a week we were bringing in?
Me, 10 cars a week. I was making $5,000, $4,000 a week at 18, 19, 21 years old.
What are the best hours for this? Just for people?
There was no hours for me.
So you broke 12, 13
25 I was sleeping in the truck. If you watch my videos, I explained I had a pillow and a blanket in my truck. The best part about this is you're not allowed to go on the highways with tow trucks because they have contracts.
Correct. Yeah.
So what I do,
or something like that, right? On the Grand
there
Central.
Knights Towing has it, but before it used to be Apple and different companies.
Yeah, okay.
What I used to do is park my truck behind Forest Hills High School and park my motorcycle right next to it. Have the police scanner. As soon as I hear a call on the Grand Central, jump on my bike, helmet, run to the call. Get off the bike because you're not allowed to be in an accident. Cops don't let you. I'll tell the police, I saw the whole thing. I tell them, I saw the whole thing. I'll be your witness, but I have a body shop. Put me on the report. I'll help you.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, genius.
I got the car. Follow me off the exit, park the bike, run to my truck, hook him up, back to the shop.
Crazy.
The things I've done, people are not going to do, which I totally understand because I had to break the law.
You were hustling, baby.
I broke the law
okay.
at a young kid because I didn't want to go into drugs or that path and be a bad person. I wanted to be in the tow truck game.
There's a great line for everything. Any great businessman, any entrepreneur had to do what he had to do to get where he is. So
Absolutely.
I think that's fair game to anything that.
And I don't care whoever's watching this. I don't care what you think of me. I had to do what I had to do to feed my family,
I agree,
my
man.
fucked up situation, and my past.
To earn the respect.
better than robbing a fucking bodega. So
Sometimes I think it would be easier robbing a bodega.
I think so. They only have 50. So you're about to
For the things I've done, almost lost my life. Trust me, bodega would have been easier to rob than what I have done. But I had to do this to survive these streets of what I've been through as well.
So now we got the shop.
No. So I was in my until I started working with these companies, I was in their tow trucks until my grandfather gave me the money and I got my own truck under the girl's name. Put my own boom. I says, fuck everybody, work for myself. Now I'll tell Neil, Christian from Perfection, all a bunch of different shops. I put them in one text. And I go to the X and send a picture. How much? And everyone, 2,000, 1,800, 3,000.
Nice.
That's how I had it set up.
Yeah, bidding war.
Bidding. They started bidding on me. So whoever picked the biggest number, tone it right to your shop. Every day get paid. But me, I wasn't smart with my money. Every dollar I made, I would go out and party.
It's like all of us.
But I was smart by doing it. People will rent a Lamborghini to go pick up a girl. I'd rent a Lamborghini to go to a Lamborghini event and tell them, yes, I'm a director in this and that. I have 16 body shops. I would lie. I faked it till I make it so I could build those clientele. And I did. That's how I started getting into the high-end market. Well, as a tow truck driver, I never had my own shop until June 6, 2020 in the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
That's when I first got my shop, 3631 22nd Street in Astoria, New York. That time, adjusters never came to the shops because it was pandemic.
Correct.
Everything was virtual. Send me photos, tow trucks coming, picking up, cash. Banks are not open. What fucking check are you depositing? Cash. Came to a point where I had nowhere to put these fucking cars. I would park them on streets, gas stations, 21st Street Car Wash, park them there. Until one day, the owner of Riviera Strip Club came to me. He's like, hey, do you mind if we throw parties in your shop? I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, we want to throw strip club parties in your shop. I says, why? He says, because everything is closed and we want to do it here. I said, how much? He said, we'll give you $10,000 a night.
Nice.
I says, my brother, pack all these cars up, get them the fuck off the shop right now. 10,000 a night, let's do it. So I had 2 floors in my shop. The upstairs were all offices, and downstairs it came with the building that I rented, and it came with my 3,000 square feet first shop. They started in the front, in the downstairs. It got so fucking busy that they said, we want the upstairs too. Wow. So it was a 2-floor strip club. I would literally come to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, trying to open the door, and fucking bitches running down, butt-ass naked. Oh, you're NIZO? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
How long
Came to a point where cops were on every corner.
Oh.
Every corner, cops were there. I was like, yo, I think I'm in a fucking movie. I thought I was in Grand Theft Auto. I'm going in the shop with a coffee, and people are coming out drinking fucking Hennessy bottles, and adjusters would call me sometimes virtually on video. They're like, who is that? You have girls there? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about them. It came to that point where I was like, damn, I couldn't believe I got to that level from just, to be honest, it's God. God helped me a lot because I've always helped my family. Number one thing, it was before I eat, my family eats first. I'll eat last.
When you opened up the body shop, you obviously...
Hold on. How long was the strip club renting from your space?
9 months.
9 months?
9 months
Every
of
day?
straight caking money.
Every day?
Every day, religiously. Ooh. Until other people started coming.
Of course.
What do you mean? I had Miss Jennifer DJing upstairs. Saturdays and Sundays was house nights. Monday through Friday was strip club nights. After hours. It was just getting to a point where I'm like, brother, I'm about to open a fucking club. The body shop, the club, it was just, wow. Anyone knows, you guys know, behind the car wash upstairs, everybody who's watching this knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's insane.
And you can vouch for me because I'm not lying. I used to have all that there. And then that just started building my name in the neighborhood, and it kept going and going. But I started with motorcycle clubs, coming to my shop, throw events. You know, the Chincheros, the Dominicans of the music, I have them park their cars, play music, smoke hookah. I didn't care. I have a good heart. I'll let anyone do anything. I don't care as long as you don't cross me.
Of course.
And that's how I build a lot of my connections.
How did you this is how you build your persona, but going from a tow truck and having your own body shop, obviously you said you're hands-on. How did you teach yourself to hire the right people? Do you know how to paint the cars? You said, like, can you, like me in my business, before my partner got me into it, and all my previous businesses, like, I got down and dirty, and when I had my scaffolding company, they put me with the Ethiopians on the fucking scaffold. He's like, yo, my friend, I'm like, I'm freezing. He's like, hey, here's a little Hennessy bottle. Just keep zipping it slow. You don't want to get fucked up. You're 10 stories up. And they're passing the planks and all that. So when you got the body shop, did you teach yourself every aspect? We know you know mechanics, and I could vouch that because I saw you from 9, 10 years old getting down and dirty with your pops.
Yeah.
But body shop is a totally different atmosphere. You have different parts that must be aligned. You got to make the bitch look as perfect as possible. The paint, sometimes they paint the car. You could see that little the waves or whatever the case might be.
Orange peel, there's dust. So how I did it, when I first got my first shop, I had no employees. It was me and 2 drivers. Obviously, I had to pay them a salary and pay commission per car they brought me. I was intake. I was the adjuster. I was ordering parts. I was going to cars with adjusters. I was doing everything.
Okay.
Obviously, I wasn't doing any body work. So what I do is have the adjuster come inspect the car, get the check, buy the parts, get everything basically in-house, and go to a shop next door, sublet it. How much you going to charge me per panel? Oh, I want $500 per panel. Why are you charging me $500 per panel? What paint are you using? I studied everything there is in a body shop and what to know, what not to know.
Okay, so they can't fuck you.
Exactly. So I said, you're charging me $500 per panel. You better be using PPG paint. What sandpaper you're using? Where are you buying it from? Kemperly, from Masters? I was hitting them with fucking facts that they could not even school me. So I started subletting, which was easier because I had no employees. I had no overhead. Just the rent, my truck, my insurance, my workers, and me. My workers as in my drivers. Because I was the driver myself. In the first couple of months, I didn't have nobody. It was just me.
Correct.
Then I said, all right, I made 100 bands. Let me get 2 drivers. All right, I made this, I made that. So once it started happening, next door to me was a shop called Autotech. He had 4 guys there. Juan, George, Sebastian, Fernando, Armando. 5 guys, I'm sorry. They all came out on the lunch break. I sneaked behind. I said, yo, come here. How much he pays you? $1,200 a week. You make 14. We'll be right back. They pushed their carts right out, right into my shop.
No.
It was a movie because they said, I swear to God, I'm not even lying to you. He says, I said, $1,400 I'll pay you right now. And I'll pay you 1 week in advance. He said, looked at them and he's like, 1 minute. One next door, pushed the carts right into my shop.
You got any beef with the owner?
The owner, listen, I'm pretty sure you don't want beef with me. Put it that way.
Well, I mean, he must have sold the parties there. Titties and ass, and some girls coming
So
out.
once I came to the block, the car wash started respecting me because all the guys I gave them much business, the night guys, because they'll park their $200 a car. VIP, right in front.
Yeah, got it.
Obviously, people don't want to get robbed parking. Remember, I'm in the Ravenswood projects.
Yeah.
You're not going to park down the block with your $100,000 Cuban and Rolex and Sky Dwellers, and you ain't going to do that. You understand?
I mean, the hood niggas won't even go after that. They'll take the rims and everything else. That's much easier.
They're going to take everything. You understand? So imagine what I did, how I got all this. The guy next door is like, bro, I don't want to fuck with this guy. Workers started next day. Now I started doing my own homework. I started watching the guys. What are you doing? Explain. Okay, I'm putting Bondo filler on this part. You don't have to change this fender because it's only less than a golf ball of a dent. If you buy the fender, it's going to cost you $280. I can fix it for $22 by spending the pint of Bondo. He started breaking everything down to me.
The cost.
So I started learning. First, you got to sand, primer, bulldog. It depends on the clear. I started learning every kind of clear, fast clear. And it just started going on from there where I started learning and I says, I want to try. And I would keep trying. Obviously, I'm not perfect, but I know body work. I know body work, not actually physically, but obviously I can see and tell you where you painted. I could just feel with my hands, see the orange peel, see all the dust spots. I can know that you didn't clean your booth, you didn't change your filters. Everything I can see and tell and know. So I started with that. My body guys started learning, and now I could tell how the worker is coming out. I could tell if the work is going to come out like shit, which in the beginning, it did. I didn't have a spray booth. I was painting behind a curtain.
How much does that cost?
I spent my spray booth right now about $450,000.
Is that the most
spray booth?
Yeah.
Yes, it's an Italia downdraft spray booth. Basically, it's an oven for your car. It's basically like a sauna for a car.
As you're spraying the
450.
450,000. Remember, it's not only the booth you're paying for.
Correct.
You're paying the electric, the duct work. There's a bunch of shit when it comes to that. Fire suppressors, licensing. It goes on and on and on. But that booth is your money.
That's true.
I got into the high-end market. You have a Lamborghini. You come to my shop. You're not going to ask me, where's your spray booth?
Of course.
Would you ask me that?
Of course.
I want to see your work. Where's your booth? Oh, I don't have one. I'm painting behind the curtain. You're going to turn around and get the fuck out. My work speaks for itself. My spray booth is top of the line. If you know anything about cars and body work, you know what kind of booth that is. That's an SVJ, the booth. So you'll know, okay, my car's in the right place.
Is there a different brand, like say you're getting just while we're talking about painting and all that, if you get yourself a Royce or a Bentley that you just picked one up, I think during the storm I saw.
Yeah.
So do you buy the paint directly from the Rolls-Royce dealers?
That's not how it works. You work with companies. I use PPG. PPG, you use paint codes. Every car has a paint code.
Correct.
You can mix your own paint or you can buy it by the pint. Professionals mix their own paint. Other shops that are lazy that don't want to do it, they get a code, like a sample. You give them a sample, which is a gas cover, and they bring you the paint. Long story short, I started doing that in the beginning until when I started
Doing what?
getting samples.
Okay. So this is the most laziest way you could do it.
It's not lazy, it's just beginner way.
Correct.
Okay.
Beginner
Is this
way.
cutting corner way as well?
No,
No,
it's
this
beginner way.
I think most of the shops actually do it that way.
Yes,
And
they all do it that way until you start. When your shop is successful, you'll start mixing paint.
Okay.
When your shop is not fully successful and you want to save money, which is nothing wrong with that, paint still comes out good. It's just you're letting someone else mix the colors than yourself.
Is it cheaper buying it or
Much
mixing
cheaper.
it yourself?
Much cheaper buying it.
Really?
Mixing yourself, you do one fuck up, you just fucked up $600 can.
$600 a can.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Remember, there's different metallics, pearls into these. You have to. Not every car is the same color. There could be 1,000 different grays.
How do you? Sorry to interrupt. When you're mixing the paint, how do you?
You have a scale.
Okay.
You have a scale, and it tells you put 0.6 of this, 0.1 of this. It's
So
science.
Is it scanning the previous, like the car's color now? Is it like you go to a car?
No. You
just.
just type in the paint code in the computer,
Oh.
and then it'll tell you put point, and that's it.
I'm not.
And you mix. You know,
Okay.
I had to learn these things because I also was interested. Remember, in any business that anyone gets into, you want to have a barber shop, you got to fucking be a barber.
Yeah.
You can't just open a barber shop, hire barbers, and what if they don't come to work? You got to cut fucking hair.
Yeah.
That's why I
100%.
tell everybody, it doesn't happen overnight. Any business you touch, 10 years and you'll be successful. I give a 10-year mark.
That's
If you
if
grind.
you're. Yes.
That's a no-brainer. You got to be
People
there
think.
all day.
Listen, I saw him 2 days ago when it was snowstorming, and I live out east. I told my partner, I took out my Chevy. I couldn't, even though that's a beast car.
Yeah.
And I saw him like Instagram. Look where the fuck I'm at, and he's showing the snow
On the highway,
On the
on my
highway.
tow
He's
truck.
like, I'm waiting. This is what it takes. So,
People don't understand. I have a beautiful life. I'm financially free. I could be sleeping in my house, not doing nothing, but I choose not to. So I choose to work and hustle every single day like I don't have anything. It's because that's the real hustler mentality. You never get comfortable.
What made you
Right.
choose getting into high-end cars instead of the mom and pop and the mother mobiles? I call them the minivan.
Why can other people do it and I can't? That's how I always seen it. I was always impressed about dealerships and high-end shops. Like there's a shop called J&B Body Works. They're in Westchester. Amazing shop. That's number one. I'm number one. I'm sorry. I don't think he's number one. Even though he does
not
great
anymore.
work. The only difference
to your standards. To
the
say.
only difference between us is that he is certified and I am not.
Certified by who?
He has certifications from Porsche, Lamborghini.
Oh, I know what shop you're talking about. He also has a lot of those old school
Yes.
Porsches
How do
that
you
he
get
sells.
certified?
I bought a car from him actually. When I
James
was like,
in Westchester, Yonkers.
yeah, he has crazy collection of old school cars.
I believe his father started to pass it on to the kids. But remember,
2 brothers now running, right?
I didn't have a father that passed me anything.
Yeah, I mean,
he
too.
called me a little booger.
Yeah.
So congrats to them. Grateful for them to have what they have. But I'm a person where I got it from the mud.
Yeah.
So it's my story is different than their story. I didn't have anything handed to me like this. I had to go get it like this.
I agree. I think majority of our community, our age, we did it ourselves. So
So the only difference between that shop and I actually
which
fixed
is nothing wrong with that.
No, of
if
course.
the hardest thing to do is to
Maintain.
the empire.
my daughter is gonna have everything because she don't ever have to lift her finger.
You a little. I see the videos. She hasn't wrapped around his finger,
100%,
boy.
you know?
He's a,
You have one child?
Yes,
he
one
has a
daughter.
daughter. Yeah.
Wow.
She made him dress up like.
Yeah, listen, I'm living right now for my child because that's the only thing that actually saved me in this world. Because I was in a very, I was depressed. Have a lot of
How old
anxiety.
is she?
My daughter's 2 years old right
3 or
now.
2, huh?
2, yeah. I was in a very bad place.
No, she's a good makeup artist. She drew on him. Like, I believed he was a girl.
So yeah, it's not bad to get anything passed down. I still respect you. I don't feel anything different, but my story is a lot deeper and harsher of what I had to go through.
Why I remember that shop, I was like 22. I started making crazy money, and I had a few old school cars, and I went to that shop to buy a car, and I think his dad is like, "You're not ready." I was like, "How much?" He's like, 61,000. I was like, "Okay." I went to my car, I picked out, brought him cash. He looked at me, he's like, "Do you have a driver license?" I'm like, "Yeah, I look young, but I'm 22, so can I get that fucking car?" And I got myself a Porsche, but that shit broke down before I even got to my house, so I returned it back to him.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Or maybe because I didn't know how to drive stick that well, so.
So, long story short, I got into the high-end car market is because I love high-end cars. I'm interested now more in cars than motorcycles because I got into a really bad motorcycle accident, almost lost my life. I got into a couple of them.
How many years ago?
I believe 6 or 7 years ago. I got into a very bad accident on the LIE. I was doing a wheelie and I got hit by a cab. And I don't remember anything after that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So obviously that accident got me where I could see life in a different perspective. I still have motorcycles, but I just look at them. I have one hanging on my wall. I have one in my garage. I have a Harley. I barely ride it, like one around the block.
Have 2 jabs in a Harley, and I don't touch them shits either.
It's just now I'm more into the. Once I bought my first high end car was a Bentley Bentayga, a white one. Whoever remembers W12 Signature Edition. It's my first car. After the first year, I bought my body. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I got the car first, a boat, and then the body shop because I was making money in the pandemic. I made about $500,000 on the masks. You guys remember the COVID masks?
Everybody had that little thing going.
My friend had a warehouse full of them. They said on the news, hospitals are buying. I went to my friend. I said, look, I got something for you. I want this much off each mask, $3. And he said to me, make the plug. Let's do it right now. I says, okay, well, I'm not leaving your fucking site if I'm giving you this deal. And he says, what? I says, I'm not leaving your site until you fucking pay me. I'm telling you right now. And he said, okay. So I made the call. I plugged them. I waited 8 hours. And he handed me $500,000.
Nice.
Because I made that plug.
Yeah.
You know, and I was very excited.
You dump that money back into your business?
Everything.
Or you wild the fuck out?
No, I'm not stupid with my money. I'm very smart. I used to be stupid with my money by going out and partying, but I don't regret it because I built a lot of connections. I built a name.
The experience. So
exactly. So I had a lot of fun, which I don't regret. A lot of people
had crazy fun, boy. Tigers, lions.
And I spent over $120,000 on my grand opening in my Miami shop.
Yeah, I saw that. What was that?
When did you open the Miami shop?
9 months ago.
Oh, so recent.
What's up with the theme? The wild animals and all that. What was it?
So my logo has a lion in it.
Yeah.
The lion determines me. I'm the lion of the jungle. I'm by myself. I don't have a back to fall on. So if I fall, I'm fucked. You know? So I always have my back against the wall and I'm versing everybody. It's like I have no one to rely to help me. And I don't want help from anyone.
What made you make that decision of going to Florida instead of LA?
One day I woke up, literally, this is an impulsive ADHD move because I have ADHD.
Oh, welcome to the family.
I says, I'm going to Miami.
To move or just go?
My girl said, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm going to Miami and I'm opening a shop in Miami. This was my dream since a little kid, and I'm doing it. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm booking my flight now and I'm going. And she's like, what the fuck? Okay, go. And I went. I got into a partnership with some fucking snake loser, which is a fucking rat. All right?
Shout him out.
I don't even want to shout him because that's what kind of fucking rat loser he is.
Just in case anybody else wants to get into work with him.
You do not want to work with this fucking snitch. He's a bum. All right? His name, actually, you know what? I am going to say it. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna open that can of worms.
Okay, got it.
This person's a fucking bum loser.
He had his own shop. That's why you went there.
He told me to come there to partner with him, just to use me to learn all my knowledge and do his own shit. But I'm a person where I'm genuine. So I'm believing to help you and give you everything, and we work together. And he snaked me. Everyone in Miami, I'm so sorry. Please don't take this offensive. I'm not saying everybody, but everyone that I've met in Miami is a fucking snake, lying scumbag, broke pussy. All right? Every company I've worked with there are straight bum motherfuckers. All right? Especially fucking Dolphin Towing. Bunch of pussy motherfuckers. All right?
No, listen, I agree with him.
I literally gave my 100% to every one of those Remember, I moved to Miami 9 months ago by myself, not knowing one motherfucker. Everyone's a Cuban mafia there. Cops, detectives, everybody going against me, and I still had my 2 fucking feet down against everybody, and I'm still fucking standing. And they could all suck my fucking dick.
I also got suckered in Miami. I went, when Bud was just getting popular, I started printing out bags. You know, the bags of the bodegas. So they were that was a hot item. So I also went in with a fucking Cuban over there. He showed me the machines, all that. So I'm like, so why the fuck you need my money? You have all this. Oh, we need the material to print it on, and the graphic designs cost.
Long story short, I'm sorry to cut you off. Miami's full of snake motherfuckers.
I agree.
None
That's
of them
why
are
I'm
built
saying
like
nice
New
stuff.
York. If you any motherfuckers come to New York, you get fucking squashed on over here, okay? You guys are not real men. They're bullshit Ponzi schemers.
Yes.
And I've caught that against all of them. All of them are like little fucking roaches to anyone that has money and try to use you and abuse you. Well, guess what? I'm smarter than that. They tried, and they got really fucked over bad.
What'd you do? Take over the shop?
Oh, I took over the whole fucking Miami. I flipped the whole Miami upside down in 9 fucking months. I had millions of fucking cops running into my door and telling me, you're operating with no license, you're this, you're that.
How did you handle that?
I said, so, fuck you. I'm from New York. I just opened. It was my landlord's fucking fault because this dumbass had violations on the building that I couldn't get an occupation of use. So every time I'm applying to do the occupation of use, I cannot get it is because he never paid the fucking violations of the building.
So you ended up moving, or you still there?
I'm going to end up moving. Obviously, I'm getting a new location, and I'm not fucking leaving Miami because I have a lot of customers to attend to, and I don't give a fuck what company, who they are, what they are. You ain't pushing me out. I'm not a little fucking roacher. I'm not going to fold under pressure.
How did you get the hot boys in Miami? I know Moneybag Yo came through. You got a few other people.
So I'm, like
Because
I said,
of your work,
I'm
or?
a good marketing person, and I have great work. I do great work. I'm a man of my fucking word. If I told you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm not one of these bullshit shops over there that lie and say they're going to do something they don't. That's why I touch that market and have all these customers, and they're all in my pockets.
But these customers didn't get into the accident. You're customizing their cars, so it's.
I do everything. I do. If you have a fucking nail in your tire, or you need gas in your car, or you need your windshield washer fluid changed, or you got into an accident, I'm your guy. You can call me and says, yo, I ran out of gas. I'll send my tow truck to tow you for free to the gas station. It's not about the money. It's about building that customer clientele. That's how I am.
What do you like more? You like working on the whole rapping? You know, when you do the rap. I don't know what's the right name.
I like anything that screams money. That's it.
Yo, you just killed like 20 questions of mine. What do you
Pay me, and I'll do anything you need for your car. I'm a person where I am very expensive. Very expensive.
Quality work.
You want great work, you come to me. You want cheap work, go to Shea Stadium. That's it.
That doesn't.
I ask my customers, let me ask you a question. What's your budget? And I tell them straight up, no disrespect, I will not fix that car for that price. I have a shop that will do it for you. I could give them referrals to my friends' businesses that will do it for that price. I personally won't. I don't have the time, the energy, and I can't afford to do it at that price. It won't work. My technicians are iCard certified. They get triple.
What is that?
There's certain certifications I have to go to school for and pay, and I have to pay every fucking year to renew their fucking license.
Well,
You have to pay for that, them?
I pay it.
Well, they're workers.
Why you think my worker's been loyal to me for 6 years? Is because I take care of them.
Well, he just fucked up the whole thing because he likes to do everything on the car. So I got to rip a page off all my listing because you could just come to him for anything.
Anything you need for the car, you call me right away.
Which car do you think is...
Well, he has a Lambo truck.
No, I have a few Lambos.
The yellow one is yours. The one you pull up to do your shopping was the yellow one, right?
I had a yellow one, I had a red one, I had a green one, I had a black one.
Which one you prefer?
Yeah.
Out of
My
the Lambo
favorite
fleet. From the Lambo.
SVJ Roadster.
Okay, why?
It's a naturally aspirated V12. You'll never hear that any car the way that car sounds.
Lambo or Ferrari?
It depends, because I like Ferrari as well. I like the 812 Competizione. That's one of my favorite cars as
You
well.
got one pair of keys. Which one would you choose for which car?
Personally, right now, since I'm getting older, the 812 Competizione.
Bentley. What's the difference between a Bentley or a Rolls Royce?
Bentley and Rolls Royce are for old people.
You think so? I'm a
Personally,
Bentley.
I like speed. I like speed, and I like aggressive cars that are sporty cars. I do have a Rolls Royce. That car is very smooth. It's good to go on a dinner date with your wife or have a driver and stuff like that. But to drive that car every day,
Since you're a father now, you don't feel your adrenaline should slow down a little bit?
it actually got more because my daughter wants to do all the crazy fun shit that I do.
Oh, yeah?
I'll go on my Lambo. Dad, go faster. Wee! She loves that, and that gets me so happy because now I have someone to do it with. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be around fake friends or fake people.
Yeah.
And I can enjoy time with my child to do things that I love to do and that she would love to do too.
Nice.
Question for you: when it comes down to dealing with, to me personally, I went bottom up, top also, and I know there's a lot of Instagram millionaires there. How do you, when they come in with their Lambos and all that, do they still try to bargain with you about to do the work, or how does that work with them? Because you've dealt with rappers, you've had models that you fix cars for, and a lot of celebrities come to you, but are they like
owners?
Are they cheap?
Are they cheap?
Okay, so anyone you see in a Lamborghini in Miami, all rented. They're all frauds. That's exactly what I said. A lot of them are Ponzi, lying scumbags. You can't fake it in New York. You can fake it in Miami. New York is the concrete jungle. You ain't going to fake it here. Everyone will know. Every car that's a rental, everyone knows what car that is. We're all in group chats. We all know everything. Miami, you can come. That's the only city you can come from anywhere in the world and live like a king for 2-3 days and snap back right into reality when you get back home. New York, you can't do that.
But what about the celebrities? Are they fucking cheap, tight? Or?
Celebrities, I think, are number one cheap people. They don't want to pay for nothing. They think because they're a celebrity, they want everything for free.
Also, because he wants to be on the video with you, you gotta cut him a slack?
100%. Money bag.
Got it.
Great guy. I offered to do his car for free for promotion. I says, I don't know what whack-ass shops you go to because whatever the fuck they did to your car, let me show you what I got. I'll do this one car for you for free, but the next ones, you got to give me the business. That's how I operate. I'm not sucking you off and doing everything for free. That's not me. That's never going to happen. I'm going to do your car one time. I'm going to show you what I'm about. And then it's your choice to give me the opportunity to do others. I'm not an Indian giver where I'm going to say, oh, you owe me money because you never brought me the car. Just cut you off and that's it. That's the way I see it. But rappers are cheap. Celebrities are cheap. Some are not. Most are.
Crazy. It's not a. It's a. The reality behind the phone looks like you. Wow.
It's insane.
And what do you like better, action wise, New York or Miami?
New York.
New York.
Of course, the jungle is here, baby.
No, I understand, but he's explored. The cars over there are more.
The more exotic cars you'll get in Miami than New York. There's not that many exotic cars in New York than there is in Miami.
Look at the fucking streets.
Urus, a Lamborghini Urus in Miami is a Toyota Corolla here.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's the difference about it. But Miami is so fucked up from all the fraud and shit that they have done. Body shops are suffering right now because of the way the adjusters are stealing cars. Everything is SIU investigation. They don't want to pay to fix the car. You rented this. You're denied for this. It's just all least special bullshit.
Is it worth being there?
I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there. I still would love to be there is because I love the atmosphere. I love the schooling. There's a good Jewish school where they have like 15 security guards armed with M4s outside your school where I would definitely bring my daughter so I would feel safe that my daughter's okay. Not like in schools here where people are running up and shooting kids. You know, that's one good benefit why the weather, obviously.
So you planning to move there?
I want to. In the future, but right now I want to lock in
How do you
New York.
explain the tattoos to your daughter, man?
My daughter actually takes fake tattoos and puts it says Papa tattoo.
Because I also have tattoos, but I removed all of them. I have no more. It took me like 3 years, and I have. You've seen pictures, I believe I showed you. And because I have two, I got an older daughter, but I got two younger boys, 9 and 5, and I felt that as they're getting older, especially the 9-year-old now, he was fanatic into Lion King, and I had a big ass lion here, this, that, and he's like, oh look, I have a Lion King.
So you removed your tattoos because you were scared your kids were gonna want the same, or why did you remove your tattoos?
Because I wouldn't been able to control that situation when he would have asked me for his opinion or get a tattoo. I have no right to tell him no if I have one.
So you would be upset if he got one?
I think that I'm setting up a right future for them not to make the same mistakes as me. You could learn, I don't want you to be wise. I want you to be smart. Because being wise, you learn from your mistakes. Being smart, you're learning from other people's mistakes.
That's true.
So that's how my mentality is. I don't need them to go to Hillcrest high schools where the first metal detectors came through, and I had to get down with the fucking Ecuadorians that came with machetes with my whole crew, where my boy Emo got almost slashed in the back.
I remember Emo.
So you know what I mean? You see the fucking scar in his face, 27 fucking stitches. You know Fuzzy, you know this, you know everybody. All of us got boogie down as well. Everybody got scars all over their body. But if I want him to have that future, then I don't need to work as hard. I could have been stayed in the same place, but I want him to be smart.
You're right.
The wise
as a father, that's correct.
Let me be wise.
But for me, for my tattoos, I personally will never remove them.
I know you're crazy.
I will get more. And the reason why I say that is because I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me.
No, I agree.
For instance, on Yom Kippur 2 years ago, I went to the Chabad, where the Lubavitch, where you put the praying notes. Yeah. I took my girl. Obviously, my fiance is not Jewish.
Okay.
But she respects my religion so much that she went with me. And I went on Yom Kippur. I fast. I went to the Lubavitch
but
thing.
you eat kosher in your house too, because you're always buying the meat from my shop.
Yes. So I went. I put tefillin every day, by the way. Modani lefanecha every day. All right.
Sir.
My daughter prays with me.
Nice.
So I went to the synagogue. As soon as I walk in, every single person turned around and looked at me like I didn't belong there. That was such an uncomfortable feeling in my body where I didn't let them. Obviously, my girl felt uncomfortable, so she went back in the car. I'm not going to blame her. So I said, go ahead. I still walked past every single uncomfortable frown face with a smile and went right to the front with a yarmulke on my bald head, all right, and sat right there and came for business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
The problem with a lot of our community as well, they don't read the book. They read the front, the cover.
I don't give a fuck what anyone sees.
You know,
and sorry for my French.
The heart is.
I'm a person where no matter how many tattoos I have, it's a sin to get a tattoo, not to have one. So if you're getting a tattoo, it's a sin.
Yeah, you're crazy. Fuck, you went to sleep. You got like 30 tattoos at once.
Oh yeah, I did my whole stomach, my armpits, for 9 hours under anesthesia.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Hold on, when did you get your first tattoo?
13 years old.
No.
Yeah.
Your father knew about it?
My father and mother never knew about it. So what's crazy is when I started getting tattoos at 18, I tricked my father. Because when you get a tattoo starts peeling. So my father, I'm like, Papa, look, it's fake, it's peeling. You see? Look. And my father, for instance, kind of believed it. And then I started getting more because he wasn't saying anything. Until he took a Brillo pad and started scrubbing my tattoo. And I started
But your
bleeding.
father has one, I think, here, no?
No, my father has one right here.
Oh, right here, a letter,
The
right?
same one I have. Yeah, I
letter.
copied him. Yeah. So that's from the Russian army.
Yeah.
So he started scrubbing my tattoo. He's like, you motherfucker, you lied to me. And he kicked my ass. It wasn't for the tattoo, it was for lying.
Yeah.
So he taught me not to be a liar. Say the truth.
I got mines at 15. I called my mom, like, I'm at the tattoo shop. Please give me your blessing. She's like, motherfucker, I will kill you. So I went home. Then I flew down when I got my tattoo. I flew down to Miami. I got the Miami Ink show was popular at that time. That Israeli dude. And he blessed me. It took me like fucking 5 hours also, but his shit was like 9.5 hours. He went like that and it came out with a fucking whole masterpiece.
Yeah.
Here. That was crazy. Was that painful after you woke up?
So I was fucked up for 3 days. I had to walk around like a zombie.
No.
Because my body was so inflamed.
Let me see.
I have a lot.
Yeah. See, he has the shading and all that.
Okay.
And I did my armpits.
How do you pick what you're gonna do? Like, don't forget,
It's spontaneous, a lot of
but
it.
it's for life.
So I don't think. There's a lot of people that think ahead.
Or an impulse.
I'm very impulsive. I'm a person that acts on impulse.
I have the same.
So when I have an idea, when I have something, boom.
You don't want to wait 1-2 days.
Not even 5 seconds. I want to do it now. Everything to me is now. It's because you're only promised now. You're not promised tomorrow.
How many tattoo artists worked? Like 3 artists, right? Worked on your tattoo?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Shout out to Raf Tats, my #1 tattoo guy.
Where they
He's a
located?
very good Miami.
What is it? What does it run? How does it work? I mean, I don't know
How much does it cost?
Yeah, I don't know.
$100,000
Get all of this.
to do an anesthesia with 5-6 artists. You're spending $100
The
grand.
artists themselves cost money.
I
It's not
understand.
about the piece
Each
itself.
artist is about
I like that. They're
each
work.
artist $10 grand, anesthesia $20,000, the facility that you're in, and they got to make a profit
And
too.
Each artist that he took is specifically for like
For
you see
something.
that shading. He's
One artist does shading, one does lining, one does
They're known for that.
Portraits.
Yeah, one does
Yeah.
only portraits. One guy
I've
does the
never-
writing and scripts. So each artist has its own style. It's like an artist.
Correct.
So remember, when you're people, I was very skeptical about going under anesthesia, but I was not going to sit through the pain of the fuck
Yo, you
too
crazy.
much. So what I did was, I did a study on the place, obviously, and they had to put a catheter on me. They had to put a tube down my throat to make sure that you'll still be breathing. Then I felt more comfortable because, like, all right, obviously he needs to release piss if he has to
Yeah,
breathe.
yeah.
You got a catheter, breathe. If he stops breathing, we have a tube in his lungs breathing for him. So that when it gets, it's going under crazy surgery. Like you got into a crazy accident.
Yeah.
You go 9 hours under anesthesia. That's a lot of fucking time.
That's a lot of time.
That's not a fucking 1, 2, 3, 1 hour tooth fucking taking out your wisdom tooth. You're going to sleep for 9 hours.
Wild.
Do you have any current partners in the Miami location with you, or you're solo there as
I'm
well?
solo at everything.
The other question I have.
I did have one of my very, very good friends. I don't want to say his name, but he's a very good friend of mine. He helped me invest. He's helped me a lot. And he's like my brother. I love him to death. He helped me with the whole Miami situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect him so much because he did that. He didn't have to do that because this was an impulse move.
Yeah.
This was not like, hey,
Well, we know that you're like that.
this
so.
is this is this, this is that. He just believed me, and he's a very good person. I love him to death, and those are the people I want in my life. People, not obviously to invest in me, just people that believe in me.
In your dream.
I need belief. Same thing like people in relationships. If your woman don't believe in you, you're with the wrong woman.
I agree.
You know, and a lot of people don't understand your circle is your future.
Is your future.
You have to be with the right circle. If you're with bums, you're gonna be a bum.
You're gonna be a bum.
I want to know also, you said that you let one of the guys go and you with the blessing and all that. Is that the reason why you started the whole academy situation? I'm curious about that because I know you're in a business that don't like to share secrets and they're very competitive. And I'm sure you're probably getting a lot of hate because you opened up this academy because you're taking a lot of
I'm eating a lot of business from people. Why I did this whole NIZO Academy. A lot of people ask, what's NIZO Academy? Oh, it's bullshit. Doesn't make sense. NIZO Academy is not only for PPF. I started doing it with PPF. PPF is paint protection film. It's like a vinyl wrap, but it's a clear wrap. There's some that are fireproof. This wrap protects the paint of your car.
Yeah, they usually put that in the front of a Bentley.
They do front, like a clear bra or the front wrap.
that's what I have
Where
in
now
my
people
car.
are doing the whole car. You buy a brand new Lamborghini, paid $1 million for the car. You want to protect your paint.
100%.
You're going fast on the highway, rock chips, you're scratching your paint. Now you need a paint job, you're going to spend more money. Also, the PPF is insured as well. So anyone that wants PPF, you can get it insured through your policy.
No way.
Yes, it's always insured.
That's to replace it because of the
Replace it, take it off, put it on, whatever the fuck you want. The color changes, you don't like it. You
By
want,
your insurance policy.
on you have State Farm Geico, you can add, hey, I PPF my car, here's my receipt. They'll add it to your premium, obviously. So let's say you pay 10 grand for PPF. Maybe the $2 more a month on your
It's
policy.
like having a window protection when you break your window when
Correct,
come.
correct,
So it's
correct.
similar to that.
Yes,
So what do you have? What if you have an older car and now you want to keep it off? No.
of course you can do that.
Okay. How does
It
that?
protects your car. PPF protects your car. So NIZO Academy is not only PPF, I started with that. NIZO Academy is going to be for every kid that was into drugs, went to jail, doesn't have a future, doesn't want to do anything with their lives. Even parents that are watching right now, you have kids that are troubled because I come from a very troubled.
NIZO boot camp.
It's not really a boot camp. It's going to be an entrepreneurship school to get your kids into the right mindset. It doesn't have to be a boy. It could be a girl too. It does not matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The academy is going to teach you guys things that school's not going to teach you.
I agree.
I personally hate fucking school. School didn't teach me nothing but expel me, suspend me, bring me to fucking, try to get me to special ed and crazy programs.
ESL in the house.
Yeah, superintendent suspensions, you know. So that NIZO Academy, I'm also teaching how to tow if you want to be in a tow truck. I'm teaching how to do body work. I'm teaching how to do admin.
Are they coming to your facilities to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so they
I have
sign up.
hands-on place where you're going to see me every day. The people that can't do hands-on, we're doing on live.
Okay, so
On
they're
Twitch,
watching.
live streaming. You could do one-on-one calls with me, FaceTime, Zoom links.
Well, obviously you need a
Google
facility
me
for that because
I do have a facility.
No, I'm saying for them to come and have the actual experience and actually feel the paint, feel. All
I have
that.
all of that in Queens, New York, and in Miami. So I have New York and Miami. Obviously, I'm speaking to a lot of other vendors and stuff that want to partner up. So I could do in California,
smart.
Texas, Vegas,
Are you-
everywhere.
Are you speaking to any government financial institutions to get for?
Yes, I have Klarna. I have Klarna.
Where they
I
give
have
loans for
financial aid where you don't have money to pay for the academy. We could get you financially so you don't have to pay
You
anything.
have all the certifications for this, or you're working on it
I'm
now?
working on licensing because remember, this is a trade school. I'm not a teacher. A trade school is different. There's a lot of loopholes and different when it comes to this. So obviously my legal department is working on trying to figure out which route we're going to take. If we need the license, if we don't. Remember, I'm also a mentor, right? Mentors don't need a license.
Correct.
Mentors explain to you and do things that way. But I'm also looking for anyone out there that wants to invest in NIZO Academy. Here's your chance because we're actually going to Germany, Italy, Russia, and other countries as well.
What does it cost?
We could talk about that later, but it's going to.
No, not as an investor. I'm talking about as a
student.
As a
As a student. As a
Do you have a
student,
plan figured out for that cost?
of
sir?
course. As a student, for the PPF is $4,000.
How many months? How many hours?
It's going to be 3 hours a day for 10 days,
and they
30
could come work
hours.
for you. They could come. Do you offer?
So what I do,
fellowship or something?
this is what I do. You come to my academy to learn the PPF. After that, you can stay as long as you want until we help you or you find a job yourself.
Oh,
so
sick.
once you graduate our academy, you don't feel comfortable. Hey, David, I don't want to go. You could come every single day to my shop and work with with my workers, my team. Obviously, you're not going to get paid because you're going to be
intern.
an intern,
yeah,
and you're going to learn and be with me every day. And I'm going to teach you nonstop of how to do it. All my kids that tonight I'm going to post a video. I want you to see it. I flew a guy named Constantine from Greece. He's been DMing me every single day. I have a shop in Greece. I want to leave. I want to come on a visa to work for you. Guess what? He's working for me.
Nice.
So he has the experience. He's just learning, adding on different trades.
He came from Greece here.
That's it.
But he has a body shop and all that experience.
He,
He wants to-
PPF.
I mean PPF.
But he wants to learn everything from me. He says, David, I want to learn how you are, how you breathe, what you did. I love you. I love what you did.
You're going to be like the Hells Angels soon, or
So, yeah, what the academy, I want to change young kids' lives or even older people's lives that have nothing going. You don't have to be too old or too young. It could be any age.
Correct.
It takes not that much to be successful. All it takes is the right connection, the right person to plug you, and it's over.
agree.
For instance, I met Gil Deser, owner of Bentley Porsche Design Tower, all the buildings. I might be able to PPF every unit countertop in his buildings.
That's insane.
So imagine meeting that person, pulling his boat, doing things like that, and going to special certain places where I met these type of people. Even with all the tattoos, obviously people think I'm crazy. Don't judge a book by its fucking cover.
100%.
I'm a very nice person. I'm a businessman. But when you want a problem, there's going to be one. I promise.
It's like the other side. It comes out.
You know, respect the business. I say something, I do it. But when you want a problem, believe me, I'm going to bring it.
Respect me. I respect
Yes,
you, man.
I respect you first. Just don't cross that line
100%.
because I don't want to get to that.
How many students you got already part of this? Because I know it's
I did it once. I had 14 students.
Okay.
Now I'm already sold out for 120.
wow.
You know,
How long is the course?
He said
10 days.
10 days.
That's for only PPF. Now I have people hitting me up from different body
Yeah,
shops.
for the whole thing, let's say.
Everything varies. I don't know.
Also
This is
different
why
packages.
I need a good investor. I need a good partnership management,
Who can
a
manage
big
that part.
brand company that can help me
Plus-
because a lot of shops are hitting me up right now all over the world. Hey, I need you to mentor me. I need you to show me what you did. I'll pay $20,000, $30,000 for the month. I don't know what to charge on those pricing yet. So
obviously, because you only working strictly out of your both locations. Now, if he's gonna have another dope shop, and I'm sure besides you, there might not be on the same level as him, but there might be a dope shop that he likes in LA, and tell him, yo, I want your shop to be part of my school. this is what you're going to get hit back, and I'm sending you students your way to teach them.
Exactly. So how this is going to work with the PPF, I can use other people's locations. Says, look, Netflix and whatever it is, they're going to come to your shop. You're going to host a class here. I'm flying to you. We're going to do your class in your shop. You're going to get all the exposure.
Fucking idea.
That's one. Second, the academy is not only for PPF, like I said, a lot of body shops, which are my high-end ticket sales, where I'm going to need a good team to help me close these things. I need good salesmen. Hey, look, a lot of shops reach out to me now and says, yo, I need your help. Please tell me what you did. I'll pay you. I don't know what to charge them because
You don't look.
I don't know what my time split up.
Well, you should do a consultation fee, which is, let's say, with the experience that you already have, you can.
To be honest, I'm so busy that I don't have time for this. That's why I need a good investor team partnership that handles that and says, hey, David, you're going at 1 o'clock on this jet over here, and you're going to do what you do best. And that's it. That's my department. Everything else I want to handle by a real legal, good team that's going to help me get to that. So I need investors out there that are ready for this step.
No,
make billions. Let's go.
No, but you don't need an investment. You need the right investor.
Investor.
You need the person who's going to be with you, believing in your dream. Because I could dump the money into you, but
no, I don't need the money into me.
That's
I
what
need
I'm
the
saying.
money into this business.
Into this venture. So you need somebody who's going to know how to structure this investment for you.
Yeah.
And how to split your time and manage your time.
You need a strategic partner.
Strategic partner. That's why you guys.
Sorry, gentlemen, ladies, a strategic partner. Did I say it right? Strategic partner.
They get it.
I need a strategic partner to help me organize,
to the next level.
escalate this to the next level because they're already there. I signed with Lamborghini Paramus. I've signed with big companies. I don't want to say the names.
So are you certified now, considered to be?
Yes.
Fully certified.
Not fully.
But depending on which
certain
brand.
companies, yes. Bugatti, Porsche, no. Obviously, I have to do things to get to that level.
How do you prove them yourself?
So remember I said it's all about connection. Yeah. So let's say right now we go to a cigar bar and the owner of Paul Miller of let's say Manhattan Motor Cars is sitting right there. And we start having a conversation. What do you do? What I do? We start building, talking. Okay, a dealership has to sponsor you.
Okay, so that's the key. So
a dealership has to sponsor you.
So there you go. So you answered my question. So if a dealership is gonna sponsor you, that he owns a Bentley dealership, then the kickback goes to the main dealership. Says, listen, this is what he's done for our cars. We want you to certify him.
No. So how it works is that dealership will pay for all your licensing, pay for your. There's a lot. I don't remember how. I don't want to word it wrong. But the dealership sponsors everything.
Okay.
They get you. Once you're with them, obviously they're going to get a crazy kickback.
Of course.
They're working together. But once you have this dealer, you're going to get another one and another and another because all dealers work together.
And then obviously you're proving yourself to the quality of your work.
Once you get one, you get all. Put it that way. And that takes time to build. I also want to get into the heavy duty towing. I want to buy a 18-wheeler tow truck with a rotator. So when tractor trailers flip, I'll be the ones taking them.
Nice. So I have a friend who does that, and as well.
Where? New York?
In New York. No, sorry. Missouri or somewhere like that.
Arizona, Missouri?
Somewhere like that. I don't know, but he lives out of East, and his brother has a company that. So the way it works is like, there's an Amazon truck going with deliveries, right? So if that truck flips or something happens to it, Amazon is not allowed to collect those packages anymore. So they go out as a closeout deal, and the insurance will cover all the brands that are there. So he buys out these closeouts at $10 a pallet, $50 a pallet because insurance covered it. And then he opened up those big ass warehouses where you have bins. $10 bin, $30 bin, $40 bin.
I've seen that.
Huh? You've seen
that?
that?
Make money.
Now I know how it comes.
He has like 12 locations all across Arizona and all that, and they're like 15,000 square feet locations, and they sort out through stuff. So something that will cost you $10, because he bought this pallet at $250. They'll break down the calculation of how many amount of pieces they have there, and then they will throw it around, and that's like, he's blown up in the last year and a half. 6 locations, and that's all he does all day. He waits for some insurance company to say, we have a closeout, come pick it up. It's all from Amazon. Now, you don't get to choose the product that's in there.
Take it as it comes.
You take the pallets. You want 25 pallets, you buy 25. You want 10 pallets, you buy 10 pallets.
Nice.
So it's a crazy business.
So
I think that's definitely your. I mean, I don't know how truck drivers are. Maybe
no, I don't want to be a truck driver, but
No, I mean the
if a tractor trailer flips over and it has refrigerated system with milk, eggs, chicken, meat, doesn't matter. One of those tows costs $80,000 because you have to get a separate trailer to take everything from that refrigerator into the truck, store it. There's big money involved in heavy duty towing.
That's insane.
But the insurance is crazy. Each truck is $1 million. There's a lot of money, a lot of time.
we're talking about those big trucks that
How often does this happen?
It happens.
Every day?
I don't know. I'm willing to find out. I told you I'm impulsive, and I love to take different business ventures and do whatever my brain tells. I'm very magical. I'm very, very magical. Like I'm creative. Like if I think something, I'm gonna do it, and I've always succeeded. You know,
God bless. How hard has it been for you to build your team?
very hard. A lot of people are fake. A lot of people will use you to get to wherever you're at and then fly away. I'm a person where I read right through the bullshit. I may act like I don't, but I really do know. And I just watch and watch and watch and test. It could take me a year, 2 years until I finally blow up. Because once I blow up, you're done.
What would you tell yourself, you being here at this age now, what would you tell yourself when you were 15, 16? What would you recommend?
Why didn't I do it sooner? That's what I would tell myself.
What's up with your brother? Your brother, I just want to get him because I know your brother as well. He's much more low-key than you are. Obviously, it's because he's not as aggressive as you are.
He's just starting in the game, you know, and he looks up to me and he does certain things that I do, which obviously I'm a big brand. Why wouldn't you want to look up to me? And I want everyone to look up to me is because this shit is easy, you know? And my brother, he's done a lot over such a short span. So wherever he came from to where he is now is just like,
Bravo.
brother,
I
you
saw
did
the
it.
video that I think a car was stuck on the ram on the highway and he pulled that off and he was breaking
The
down.
Jeep.
The Jeep or something like that. So now he's following in your footsteps, going on the gram and social media and breaking it all down to you. Is that what you're recommending him to do? And how?
No, he's just doing it himself.
His own
He's
style?
organically doing
You
it.
helped him open up his own shop?
He did all that himself.
No funding, no nothing, everything himself?
Everything himself. I did gift him a tow truck.
Oh, okay, that's what's
I
up.
gave them a tow truck. I told them, this is yours. I love you. You got to pay me something, though. You know?
As Mazal, right?
Like, you got to give me something. Less than half off, but this is yours. And I'm very, very proud of him. He did his own thing. God bless him.
You didn't want to partner up together, or
I did. That was my main goal, to be me and my brother. But
it's hard to be Miami, New York. opening
that
up
was my
multiple
number
things.
one main goal, to partner with my brother. But I guess his goal wasn't that. His goal was to do his own thing.
His own thing.
So I'm not a person where I'm obviously, of course, I was upset about it. It still bothers me to this day.
Of course.
But it's his path. I can't control his path. It's what he wants to do. And I'm not going to put a gun to say, hey, you have to be with me. You know?
No, it's just,
I was always controlling him my whole life.
yeah.
And he wanted to be set free.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, let me go. Let me do my own shit.
Okay.
And that, to me, kind of hurt me because what we've been through, I was always protecting him like a father figure.
Yeah.
Because my father was always working and my parents weren't really around when he was going through his hard times. I was always being his father. You can't do this. I'm going to help you this. I'm going to get you that. I'm going to do this. Till where he started doing that, it hurt me too. Like I felt abandoned, you know? And then when he went on his own, I kind of understood now, like, I had to let the bird fly.
Yeah.
Spread his own wings.
What's up with your pops after the whole sickness?
My father works for me. My father doesn't have to lift a finger. I love that man. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Was
That's
there a
my dad.
decision for him to make to go with you or your brother, or?
No, because I had my brother just opened. I've been open for 7 years.
Okay.
My brother just opened not even a year ago.
Yeah.
Or a year ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been almost
My
a year.
father was always with me, and I told my father, you could go wherever you want. We're both your sons. You could work with Roddy half the week, half with me, whatever you want.
Is that what he's doing?
He just comes, chills, washes his car, relaxes, you know, checks around, He's the OG. You don't have to do nothing. And that's what I always wanted my parents to just be free. Not work, not do nothing. I take care of both of my parents. I don't ask my brother for money. I don't ask anyone for money. I make sure my mom and dad...
Well, you are 5 minutes older, so...
Yeah, but...
it comes with responsibilities.
To see my parents not work and be happy and not do
big
nothing.
thing.
I think it's a goal of every immigrant
Yes.
child.
Absolutely.
I bought my mom an apartment in Miami. She goes whenever she wants. She has a great time.
That's the
I
dream.
gave my father my old apartment where I used to live. Gave him that, take care of him, pay the rent, give him his weekly salary. He does whatever he wants.
You know, I tell you, he mentioned that when his father said that, you know, you're this saplak, you're like a booger,
Yeah.
and that motivated him to become even better. You know, because my father was very tough on me also. He was very tough. He called me names, obviously, like probably a lot of guys who want to grow even more. And you know, that motivated me also to show him what I really got and where we are today.
I think it's the psychology there.
You know, but there are kids who become more depressed. It's very weird how that works out.
So it's all about how you take the insult.
Correct.
If you're taking it as like, oh, my father's a piece of shit, he didn't give me nothing, then you're a selfish, greedy bastard because you
100%.
want everything handed to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took it where, okay, watch me show you now.
Yeah.
And then my father now respects me so much, and he always is proud of me, is because I said, thank you, Papa, for not giving me that, because if you gave it to me, I would have probably been different. I'm very proud of where I am today because you didn't help me. Nobody helped me. I did it myself. And now I have such ego and confidence because no one can say nothing to me.
But they also...
You know what I'm saying? What can you say? I didn't have no
I'm
help.
sure his dad also speaks to him like a man now. Because
Yes.
he proved, and
Of course, he proved him.
That you don't want that. You don't want that feeling. Listen, he is his father, and I'm talking from my experience. So you are my father, but I have my own kids. I have my own wife. I am a man, so speak to me as a man. So
On the
it's
same level.
different things. I believe a lot of people who got stuff handed down to them are still being spoken to as kids.
Yes.
You understand?
Even if my dad spoke to me that, I'm a person where you never disrespect your parents.
100%.
I see people talk to their parents. Zaibal mami di nachwetsu.
Nah.
I want to slap that kid.
100%.
Because you can never disrespect your family, your parents
100%.
at all. My father, I speak to him navri, you know,
100%.
always. And my father respects me so much. A lot of people talk shit to my dad. Look at your son; he's all fucking tight. And my father says, "Go tell my son that. I dare you. Tell my son. Call him. You want me to FaceTime him? I want you to tell him that. No. We don't want to. Okay, so you get the fuck out of my face. You know, like obviously that bothers. If I was a parent and my son is fully tatted and my boys are coming up to me and tell me, "Yo, what's wrong with your fucking son?" It'll hurt me too. But my father got so used to it's like, you don't know what the fuck my son has done or what he is doing for us, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
Deal with your own situation.
Exactly. Go tell your own fucking crackhead son, what is he doing?
D, what's the end goal? What's the whole hustle, the whole grind? What's your picture?
The brand.
To be honest,
You want to
I haven't thought that far. I'm all gas, no brakes. Let's see where the road takes me.
I think you should create the NIZO brand and run with the brand, not as having
Like franchise?
I don't know if that's manageable. That's
I think it.
I think it should be like a product that you can sell to the world.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, I think it could definitely be franchised, but I think if you're getting in line of doing high-end cars, create your own wrap by you. Go to the best fucking, I don't know where.
Chinese factory.
I don't think even Chinese. I think Germany or Italy has it even better. And your own
some sort of a product
that for your specific style of cars, your high-end, where people are gonna know not to fuck with you. A car will get smashed and your wrap is still holding the frame style of that car, even though inside of it everything is collapsed. When they rip off the NIZO, when they rip off that tape that holds that put that baby blue ass cheek color on that new Lamborghini.
Baby blue ass cheek.
when the car when they come and the guy smashes the car, oh, nothing happened to it. But when they bring to the dealership and they take it apart, they see it all falling apart from the inside. They know your brand is not to be fucked with. We keep your car together till you get to the bar, till you get to the shop, type of thing. You know, there's people
smart.
there's people inventing all different shit.
Wild shit.
It's like, I'll give you. I honestly, I bugged out the collab you did with that artist.
Arlana.
Yeah, you know, he reached out to me.
Shout out to Arlana, is my
and
boy.
by the way, please come to our podcast, man. We have D over here, so
You're next.
If I call him, he'll come.
I want it because, listen, the dude is talented. You have to be in his mind to understand what he's doing to a car. To a person where that Lambo is parked, people are not going to look at that design. They're gonna
Can I
look
give
at the
you a
Lambo.
funny story of how this whole event happened?
Go ahead.
So Arlana's like, yo, I'm going to do Kim Kardashian's car, her Revolto, and your SVJ. We're going to throw a crazy event. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. I bring my car. I'm like, where the fuck is Kim Kardashian and her fucking car? Nobody, no fucking cars there. I'm like, fuck. Everyone's asking, yo, where's the car? Where's the car? Where's the car? I'm already in my mind like, okay, она не придет. I'm like, there's no fucking Kim Kardashian and there's no fucking Revolto. My boy Adam, American Income, shout out to my boy Adam from Miami. He's like to me, yo, my boy's coming with his Bugatti. Can he park inside? Light bulbs in my fucking mind. Bing, 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 bing.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm fucking throwing paint on this Bugatti. Watch this. Shout out to my boy Kareem, Section 8. My friend Kareem is 23 years old, has over 400 Section 8 units. He has a Bugatti, pure sport. Shout out to my brother right there. Very good kid. That's how I met him. Pulled him inside. I open the gate. He pulls inside. Mad people. I'm going to pull up right next to my SVJ. I'm like, yo, is your car PPF'd? He's like, yeah, why? I'm like, I own the NIZO Motorsports. This is my company. I'm going to re-PPF your whole car, but we're going to throw paint on your car and my car. We're going to make fucking history. He didn't have a plan B, Atlanta. I did, which was the Bugatti. And I don't even know how fast I made that happen in a matter of 3 minutes. So my car and his Bugatti were parked right next to it, taping up, everyone screaming, yelling. There was so many fights, people running in, running out. And me, Arlana, and Kareem just made history of throwing paint on $1 million SVJ, a $4
But
million.
it's a piece of art, a Lamborghini as well.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling you, a normal person, you have to be in that artist set mind.
Well, you should definitely have your car PPF'd or wrapped before you're throwing fucking paint.
So you had to rip off the PPF? Or
100%.
So it wasn't some type of special paint?
No, it's water-based paint, but you still... It's going to take forever to take off the fucking
got
car.
it.
That's why you got a PPF.
No, I
you just
saw
peel
that
the PPF, it comes right off.
Yeah, I saw the performance, and I think it was a dope idea. He also released, he did a collab with, I don't know if it's a collab specifically with Rolex or with a jeweler, where he did some type of coloring on a Rolex, and then he auctioned it off for some type of organization or something like that. So, I mean, I love his art. He does crazy stuff. I follow his page, and I reached out because I wanted to interview an artist and see.
Did he answer you?
He answered me something like, "I believe I could do something for you, but not about being on the podcast." I mean, we're just starting off.
I'll talk to him.
And,
I can help you guys with that.
but it was a dope collab, and I think you definitely broke the fucking record. I think you had like a million something views on that.
I had a lot of people there. How about the other car we did in my shop, the other Lamborghini Revolto?
I thought both of those cars were yours.
Yes, they are, but we did my cars two times. I did it twice.
The one you gave out the promotional hats and all that stuff.
We did it 3 times. I'm sorry, we did it 3 times. That was in Boxer Gym. Shout out to my boy Mateo.
Yeah, so
we did it in Boxer Gym.
That's the one
we
I
did one
saw.
in my first shop, and then the other one that's with the Bugatti. We did previously, like maybe 2 months ago in Miami, 3 months ago.
I think next time you do that shit, hire a professional photographer.
I do. I have a sick video.
And not a video, the picture of the car itself, and fucking market it as a piece of art by him. Collab NIZO's car and the
Arlana.
collab with
NIZO and
the
Arlana.
artists themselves.
Smart.
Let him sign it off, 100 pieces print out, and you could just give it out to body shops, promotional use. He did dope work. It's something new. Listen, a guy put a fucking banana on a white piece of paper and sold it for $2 million. And that was considered I hope the motherfucker who bought it kept it in the refrigerator because
Don't buy your banana.
because that banana would have lasted 5 days. At least in the refrigerator, it would last 10.
Oh my God.
You know, you remember that whole situation?
Yeah,
with the
that's
banana?
crazy.
So,
Listen,
like,
if you want, give me the $2 million. Put it in my academy. Put it as a stock. Let's go.
So that was a dope thing. So next time, I would fucking buy a piece of that because I collect art myself, but all around. Next time I'm in my house, I have a man cave, and I will
I actually have a couple pieces I'll give you.
So I'm a big
from very big artists, because I had a lot of artists in my shop in Miami drop me off millions of paintings. So, can you please hang on your wall? It's my gift to you. These pieces are $25,000, $30,000 each.
I'll take it.
I'm
a big sneakerhead, so I have
480 paintings.
What?
I'll take
A
it.
lot.
It's insane.
I don't want no money for it. Just enjoy. I'm a person where I don't need money from anybody. I'm a person where you're good to me, I'm gonna give you everything. That's the way I am.
It's
I'm
gonna
built
be
that
on
way.
my wall, and I'll send you pictures of it.
That's it. As long as
I go to sneaker cons, and the artists who created the dunk and all that, they have promotional flyers. I'll be the one that's getting signatures. I've been like that since I'm young. I was used to go and buy $8 seats, or when I used to go to in the summers into my junior high school, used to have the PLA program where they used to give you the $8 bleeding tickets. I'm the one on Saturday. I would sneak down with a baseball and wait for the thing. I have all that shit in my house.
wow, amazing.
So
You're a collector.
I'm a collector. Yes, I love that.
I'm a
shit.
person I like to give. I like to give people things. It makes me happy when I see another family or someone happy.
Nice.
For instance, I had a family that had no money. I literally gave the lady 5 G's. I said, pay for the month for your hotel. And she was crying hysterical with her kids giving out candy. And that $5,000 for me to spend on a bag or a pair of sneakers or whatever, just to make that person feel happy, that shit made my whole body like tingle, because just to make someone...
Yeah.
I'm very spiritual. I believe in a lot of that spiritual stuff.
Yeah.
I did a lot of mushroom ceremonies. Shout out to Gina. She helped me out. I don't know if you guys know what a mushroom
I know.
ceremony
So
is.
as ayahuasca and all that.
I have done the frog right
the
here.
frog, yeah. But you
See
have,
that?
you're not allowed to eat meat, right? For like 30 days.
I
or
haven't
something.
ate. Yeah, I
So
did
I
the
know,
frog ceremony.
my boy did
I
it.
have done the
I think I just
sananga.
I just think I have too many demons for me to fuck around
So
with that shit.
what anyone that's going through trauma in their past childhood or serious like anxiety or depression, I definitely suggest you guys to do the frog treatment, the sananga.
You have those people. I would like to have them.
I have this one lady, Gina.
I want her to come out to the podcast and explain that, because they stay with you throughout the whole time,
Oh,
right?
I have
the whole
videos.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell you she held my hand through my whole journey.
Yeah.
So a lot of people watching these mushroom ceremonies are not shrooms where you're gonna see crazy stuff. This is totally separate. This is not.
Yeah.
This is
My boy did
medicated
it.
mushrooms where
They give
you're
it to you by
going
doses.
Yes, you're microdosing. You're going into your body wherever your trauma is. So you're not going to see aliens and whatever the fuck you think that you're going to see. You're going to see you going into your mother's womb, where you got beat up as a kid, what you went through. You're going to go through crying, laughing, smiling, all these emotional roller coasters that you're going to feel to make your whole body. When I woke up, and you sit by a fire for 10 minutes, and I was just crying.
Where'd you do it? Upstate?
No, in Miami.
Miami, because I know there's a big facility, also a few of them that do that in upstate, but you have to hold a certain diet. You cannot drink.
So I think it was 36 hours. You have to fast. It's very serious.
It's very serious. These are
And they
doctors
also,
in their own way.
from a root of a tree in Indonesia, they put some liquid in your eyes. It burns. Imagine getting pepper sprayed, but by 1,000 fucking times. I was about to die getting up, and the lady said, be comfortable with the uncomfortable. You've been through worse and you've seen worse.
That's insane.
Don't fucking move and take it. Take the beauty of nature. And I just breathed, calmed down, and after that, I just went into like a silence, a numbness, and poof, emotional roller coaster right there. She held my hand the whole fucking journey. I was scared because it was my first.
You're jumping between not realities. You're jumping within yourself.
Yeah.
Say you're like 30-something years old. You're jumping when you're 14.
Yeah.
You're jumping when you're 10.
insane.
My boy did it, yo. He give me goosebumps now.
Yeah.
He did the frog, though.
I did the right here. Look, you have burned. This is the frog.
The frog. And
So the frog, you're gonna have diarrhea and throw up the same time. But I passed out at the end, unconscious. But when I woke up, I had no brain fog. I felt like
cleared at peace.
imagine you just won $50 million walking out of a Vegas casino. Your body, that's how you feel. Not even one. I don't care what happened to you. You're going to be the happiest man in the world.
But you solved that issue within yourself. Did it really help all these?
So
Because you did multiple.
I tell
treatments of
people
different-
that suffer through severe trauma, it's not going to work one time. It's going to work
It's a
for
multi-process.
30 days. You need to keep doing the inner work. Breath work is very serious. I go to the spa 4 times a week, 3 times a week.
The Russian
The
spa?
banya.
Oh.
Yes, I also have in my home as well. I do cold plunges. I meditate. Like I said, I pray every morning. 30 minutes silence, no phone, just you, your breath, God,
Meditate.
and just close your eyes and praise that you're alive.
Why you did all these different ones is for you to have different experiences, or
I wanted more help than anything else. Because like I said, I've been through a crazy childhood and a lot of trauma and things I've seen a lot of people haven't or experienced. So it fucked me up mentally. And it explains the positions that I am in now and what I went through and to get to where I'm at now, right? So I obviously need help. And it's people are scared to reach out for help. I'm not scared to reach out for help. I was addicted to cocaine. I would go out partying, drink, sniff coke, be gone for 3
Well,
days.
now you don't drink because we wanted to have a shot with you before the show.
So I chose is, hey, look, I'm a person where there ain't no one fucking drink. It's 2-3 bottles and lines of coke right now.
Yes, sir.
That's the person I am. So I'd rather not even have it.
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
It's no party, no party. It's DJ bed, club pillow for me. All right? I don't want to be anywhere around that.
Which one you recommend for people in pain? The frog, the ayahuasca,
The Sananga.
which is the
They put some crazy, like, ground. It looks like a smoking a tobacco pipe, but they blow it into your nose, put it in your eyes, and you just 4 hours of straight.
is that the strongest one from the
For that one, yeah, it was the strongest one for me.
and that's the one that
The
helped you?
best one for me. It cleared. It made me see everything I needed to see.
Yeah.
So you guys could shout out to her. It's called, her Instagram is Gina, Geina, healer,
She's from
Miami, Florida.
I would love to have her on our show as well.
I promise you that lady has changed. A lot of people have tried to help me, therapists, motivational speakers. Bullshit. Her, and I have this one lady, Jen the Funk. She actually was one of my mentors as
Where's
well.
she out of also?
She's from Canada.
Oh, okay.
And she's a very, shout out to Jen. I love you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. So there's a lot of things people don't know that I've obviously have healers. I meditate. I have therapists to help me through my traumas in my life. So don't be scared to reach out for help. There's a lot of help out there if you want it.
You still messing with the therapist or
100%.
Okay, so
I
you're
speak to therapists, mentorships. I've always now a lot of people. I'm a big overthinker, so I write everything down. It's not the same writing on your fucking phone notes. You have to write it down. All your goals, everything you want, everything out of your mind. So you transfer from here to the fucking pen and paper. People think it's bullshit. You're a loser.
No, this is the way. That's not losing.
Absolutely
because I
not.
speak. If you look at my chat,
then they should call me a rich loser. You know,
I do
because
my chat
I write everything down, and I'm very, very proud of it. So if anyone out there going through serious depression and need help, reach out to me. It's free. I'm not charging anyone. I'll guide you to the right people that will help you in the right path. If you're going through drug issues, believe me, my whole life, my whole trauma is because of drugs and in my family and myself. I can help you. There's always help. You should not be ashamed. You're not a bad person because you did drugs. You're doing drugs is because you're hiding the truth or you have crazy trauma that you've been through and you're scared to be in yourself.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Grow the fuck up. Reach out to me. I'm going to help you.
Do you think there is an age to try all that?
There's no age. Obviously, you can't be 15 years old.
No, I mean, like,
that.
listen, you...
18.
I think we became men at 15, 16. I'm not trying to...
Well, our men age to kids these days, they're not
so
men.
do you think
They're
that-
play fucking video games.
So
at
what I'm
15,
saying
I
is
was
that-
climbing trees in 175.
And so what I'm saying is that trauma happens at any stage of your life. We're talking about, is this something that an 18-year-old or a 25-year-old should wait to grow a little bit more?
No.
Or
No.
this is fine to experience at any stage?
I feel like you could do it at any stage. It's just mostly a lot of trauma comes from children suppressing their emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were kids, what did our parents say? Don't fucking cry. You're not a girl.
Yeah.
That's wrong. you're suppressing our emotions. We're holding them back. So then when we do feel we don't know what to do with them, we're scared to show.
That was that communist life, baby.
Okay, well, that communist life is wrong because that leads to kids doing drugs, going into the wrong paths, and stuff like that. Right. You have to let them express their emotion. Let them tell you what they feel, so that way you can guide them as a parent and as an adult the right way, how to handle their emotion. That's the most hardest thing to do.
That is.
You know, we've been chasing you for like months to do this, and this is but I'm so happy that you came through and really,
absolutely,
it was amazing. But definitely, I think your next step should be, and do it on your. You have X also where you where you post for the academy. Where is it on X?
Twitch?
Something, I don't know what website, not website, one of those platforms. You should get
Twitch.
You also on Instagram. You have mad followers. Have them. You pick out 3 products, put it on there, and have the people that love you and see your vision vote on what product you should concentrate on. I think that'll be fucking dope.
You have the audience.
You will take over the world, and especially knowing that you are not going to cut any corners. You're not the type of person. So I'm
not going to give up. I never give up.
That's it.
So if I'm going to put my all in some product, I'm going to make sure it's the best.
All in.
And that's it. I think it'll be dope. Can you imagine your brand on each car that's being wrapped in Florida or LA is wrapped by NIZO Wrap?
I was thinking about that, to be honest with you, because a lot of PPF companies right now, shout out to Vor, very big company, wants to do something with me.
Or maybe have your specific color.
But I feel like that's got in my mind, me making my own paper.
There's people.
You're gonna have to test.
You're gonna have to fly around the world.
Trial and error, baby.
The problem is, I'm gonna find a good partner that's gonna help me do this.
100%.
I don't know if I want to invest into the whole thing, but if you're going to develop a product, I'd definitely be interested to explore that with you and travel and really get that. I'm not a handyman. I can't even fucking put a nail in the wall. But
really?
And if I get a flat tire, unless a motherfucker comes and I'm the dude that destroys the tire to the tire shop.
Listen, all you got to do is call NIZO Motorsports and I'm sending my truck your way.
You're all over the fucking country.
You just call me. I have drivers.
Okay.
I have trucks. Right. I have a lot of trucks. All I got to do is make a call to dispatch. Go get them.
I don't even know if my fucking car has a spare tire. Does the Suburbans have a spare tire?
Yeah, right under
as long as you're insured, he's there.
Okay.
You have full coverage on there. I'm going to give a nice bill, you know?
You read it? You like to read or no?
Yeah.
What do you recommend? Because the viewers these days don't believe in books. So we, in the end of every segment that we finish,
book to read to me is the Bible.
Oh, that says it all.
There's no other book more realer than
Bible, you're talking about the Torah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Like,
no.
Let's not be something, an autobiography, a story, something that you read that really touched you that everybody or whoever's listening to this podcast should look into.
Or relate.
Like I said, I don't read books. I read the Bible, Torah.
Okay.
I won't be able to give you a verse from a book, but I can tell you this. You can manifest anything in this world. I literally said everything I was going to do and wrote it down. And everything, by each section that I wrote it, has came to life. Write your fucking goals down, and I promise you, I give you my word, it will happen. You're literally bringing it into the world. If you have it in here and you think, oh, if I say that person is going to put a bad eye or hate on me, it's never going to come to life. Change your fucking mentality. Write it down. I have so many notes. I'll show you a video. Tonight I'll put a video. I have Post-its on every fucking mirror in my closet. I am the best. I'm a good father. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. Every day.
Everything works.
I change it because if you say it, you're going to believe yourself and wanting to do it.
I agree.
That's it.
You're the man.
What about you? Hold on. What about you?
I'm just shaking your hand. I'm just shaking your hand.
What about you? Any books?
You know me. I don't
Come on, man. You
books.
got to fucking do something.
I don't read. I do things. I do things that...
You do fucking science. You got to...
I do a lot of research.
Okay.
I do a lot of research.
Right. So what did you...
ChatGPT?
No.
By the way, mine has a voice, a girl's voice on it, and that bitch has been wrong a lot of times. So the fucking $40 a month that I'm paying, they better upgrade her because a lot of wrong information.
There's a lot of wrong information.
On what? ChatGPT?
Yeah, man.
100%. Because first of all, they're not real doctors. At the end of the day, they don't have.
AI is not going to tell you everything.
It's not going to tell, but it will perfect.
Well,
all
it's
three
educating itself.
Of
Obviously,
course.
we're gonna definitely have a Terminator.
I think-
and David is gonna be one of the ultimate generals, looking like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
You?
so the last
With your
book, from the previous podcast, I was in the middle of that book, so I finished that. But this week, I finished a book, also again a Holocaust survivor, and it's called A Measure of a Man who survived the Holocaust, lost a brother, a sister, a father, a mother, became a mechanic, then came to the United States and became a tailor. And he was one of the most famous tailors that did tailoring for suits for presidents,
Nice.
for Democratic leaders, for millionaires and billionaires. And he takes his journey through everything. So it's a quick book. It's less than 5 hours. The shit that the boy went through, did the death march, survived that, and the whole routine. Then at 16 years old, traveled to one of the European countries, lied about his papers, joined the military, then got released within 6 months, went back to the country, then invited to the United States, and took the whole journey. Dope book. We should definitely not forget about the Holocaust survivors because they've accomplished everything that they wanted.
I agree.
And they suffered the most. So if they did it for us,
Piece of cake.
piece of cake.
Should be.
D, thank you for coming out. I love you, man.
David.
Thank
it
you
was
so
a
much,
pleasure.
guys. I really
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
you having me here.
You're the man.